So I'm seeing stories of so many people standing in line to get the Switch 2, which, I'm not judging. It's just not for me. I'm not going to wait in line, mainly because I live in the Phoenix area and it's hot and it's June. So I'm not going to wait in line burning myself, dehydrating myself to get the Switch 2. I was lucky enough to get it this morning. Time of this recording is June 5th, by the way, the release date. I got it this morning on Costco, and it's being shipped, so I can wait. I don't need it like today, but it's on its way. I was able to order one, so I look forward to it. I should be able to get it sometime next week. Maybe earlier, because what's today, Thursday? So hopefully by the weekend. That'd be cool. But if not, it's just it'd be fun to have, and I'll probably be having more videos about that on my gaming channel, Danny Ivan. I'll post it in the description below. But the lines for this, though, are, again, not for me. I'm sure there's people who enjoy it. It's memorable. I waited in line to get this and that, I think there's a little community behind it. So I want to see, like, a few videos that's out there and see if any of them are crazy. Oh, mute.
At midnight, tons of people got their hands on the highly anticipated Nintendo Switch 2, and that includes the hundreds of people who lined up outside the Best Buy in Cary. Actually, Ali Kadlubar was there in the WREL Breaking News Tracker. You met a lot of interesting people out there, Ali, but they're home right now. They're gaming it up.
Yes, I believe.
Midnight releases. I forgot about that. I'm not going to stay up. Maybe I'm just older, and I work super early in the morning. Like, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes 5 if I'm lucky, but it's usually 4. But man, I'm not doing it. I'm not sacrificing my sleep. And again, I'm just happy to order it online. I could wait a few days to get my Nintendo.
I believe so. Some of them said that they were going to go home and play for a little bit. But when we got here around midnight, we saw that line stretched to about that corner right there. And as you can see, it was all the way up to Best Buy. And this was actually just one of 2 lines. Some people in line tell me they've been waiting for more than 10 hours.
Since 5:30?
I think probably a little after like 6 p.m.
I've been here for like 14 hours.
Hours of waiting just to make sure.
14 hours? Like, I hope they had a chair, because that would suck. That's annoying. Like, I could hold off. But the thing is, like, I think there was a fear of, like, out of stock and reliving the times of PlayStation 5, right? When PlayStation 5, it was, like, so hard to get it. Like, it lasted more than a year to get a PlayStation 5, to, like, really get one, because there were scalpers who got them and tried to resell them for, like, twice the amount. But I think this time around, if I'm not mistaken, there's no chip shortage, there's no COVID, there's nothing like that. So there's going to be plenty of stock. If it sells out, it's probably going to get restocked real quick with plenty for other people. So I don't think it'd be a problem. But man, there's no way I could stand out there for 14 hours. Again, I'm not judging, but hey, good for them. I hope it was worth it for them.
They got their hands on the Nintendo Switch 2 at midnight.
12 o'clock, let's do it!
That's cool for that employee to dress up like Mario. Look at that. That's really cool. I appreciate that. This was at Best Buy. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
It's been 8 years since the first one came out. The new gaming system has a larger screen and updated technology. It also exclusively comes with a new Mario Kart game. We spoke with Vlad Darrell, who was first in line.
Since I was a child, I really liked Nintendo games. And once I heard that the Nintendo Switch 2 was coming out with Mario Kart World, I'm like, I have to get it.
I just realized this is the first Nintendo I've ever bought. Because all of them were like, I guess the last one I played a ton of was N64, and that was a Christmas gift from my parents. I didn't bother with Wii U. I didn't bother with GameCube. I played a little GameCube. I never owned one. Like, I had a roommate at the time we had a GameCube, so I used his. Not that much, though. We played a lot of Super Smash Brothers, though. That's probably all they're going to show. I want to see these crazy lines. Hold on. There has to be more reporting out there.
Tonight, fans are ready to switch it up.
Raise your hand and shout if you're excited for the Switch 2.
The long-awaited Nintendo Switch 2 drops at midnight.
We are getting a Nintendo Switch 2 today.
I'm so hyped. It looks great.
I'm excited to just be a part of that midnight release culture again.
It
Hold on
comes
1 second. This line of people, they're like around my age. I'm almost 40, but like still. None of them are kids, you know? Probably not allowed. Maybe a lot of them are parents just waiting for their kid. Who knows? Well, this guy definitely is not with this Kirby t-shirt. Maybe this guy's in line for his kid. Who knows? Again, not judging. I shouldn't. Yeah, I take that back. But still, it's like I don't see like a lot of young kids out there. It's people like my age. But again, I'm not one who's going to stay in line.
Nintendo Switch 2 today.
I'm so hyped. It looks great.
I'm excited to just be a part of that midnight release culture again.
it comes with
That's
a
what it
bigger
was. The midnight release culture. People just like, I guess, standing in line, so it's like memorable. Like, it sucks, but at the same time, you might meet some people, talk to some people. You know, it's definitely going to be a memory that's going to last a while. So I get that. For, you know, something frivolous, materialistic thing, Nintendo. I mean, a hope is worth the memories. Because most things you buy, you're not going to remember, like, deeply, right? Like, just think about most things you use your money for, right? The things you remember the most are, like, your vacations that you use your money for and stuff like that. You know, the money you gave away to charity, you'll remember that. Like, yeah, I was a part of that. But, like, things we buy, I mean, I don't remember most games I bought and I was like, oh my gosh, this was amazing. I was gifted a game. I remember gaining, was it for my birthday, was Zelda Ocarina of Time. That was memorable. I didn't buy it, but that meant something to me. But I don't know. It's to each their own, right? But I understand the culture of like, you go out there, it's an experience, it's fun. So if any of you watching this and you stayed in line, let me know what it was like. Was it really worth it, or would you have been like, yeah, I'd rather buy it online and just have it shipped to me? I could wait an extra day or two. Let me know.
Culture again.
It comes with a bigger screen and better graphics.
How excited are you?
Absolutely excited. Nintendo fan Jonathan Altenberg says he's been in line since 11 a.m.
That's
yesterday.
the move. This is the move right here. You get chipped. This guy has a laptop, headphones, everything. I mean, that's the move, right? Time goes by so much faster that way. My only worry is like, what do you do when you need to go to the bathroom, right? Do you have a buddy there who holds your spot? I hope so. Can't go there by yourself, huh? But I mean, this I could see. And okay, you bring friends with you, sitting around with chairs. I could see that. Okay, if you have friends who can do that with you, I don't think any of my friends would wait out in line with me. Maybe, unless I ask, but not everyone really cares. Oh, I mean, I could have brought my wife. No way my wife would do it, though. Especially here in Arizona.
Hey.
The visuals look awesome. Gameplay looks really fun.
Gabe Torres lined up 8 years ago, too, when the first Nintendo Switch dropped, but tonight he's ready for an upgrade.
You stayed overnight?
Yep.
The whole time?
Yep. Slept in a weather pod right there. I really love this community.
Oh my god. You spend the night in one of these? Holy crap. That is commitment.
Really love this community. I love hanging out with the people that are here.
Now, Nintendo hasn't released the numbers on their pre-release yet, but the company sold more than 150 million units of its first Nintendo Switch.
To pick it up right at midnight, you had to score a reservation. These superfans expected to be some of the first to get the Switch 2.
What does it feel like knowing you're only a few hours away from getting your hands on that console?
I think
You know, I read online, like, some stores had... Oh, this is a terrible time to pause. I read a lot of stores said, like, they had, like, 300, 400 units. So if there was, like, 1,000 people online, that's going to be a lot of people disappointed if they can't get their hands on it. And of course, there was some, like, Best Buy that had a line dedicated to those who pre-ordered, and then another line for people who didn't pre-order, but they want to, you know, get a chance to get a console.
Things are real again. Like, it's like, you hype something up so much in your mind. It's exciting. It's really, really exciting.
Brian Chung, NBC News, Super Mario World.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's all. I'll leave it off with this. But let me know in the comments if you guys waited in line, or if you're like me, just decided to buy it online. Like, I had no problem this morning. I bought it at Costco. Is it still? It's like right there. Is it still available? Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's out of stock. You can't buy it. Oh my gosh, I was so lucky then. Hopefully they didn't cancel on me or anything like that. Oh no, it's on my phone. Let me just pull up my phone real quick. Give me 1 second. For some reason, my app and the internet of Costco online just don't communicate when I buy things. So if I buy things on the app, it's not going to reflect back. But yeah, I did buy it. I bought it this morning. Oh, that's shipped now. The controller's shipped. Someone in my front yard. The other one, order placed. And it doesn't show it's shipped, but it's express shipping within 1 or 2 days. So, but I'll probably talk more about it on my other channel. This one was just like, this is my kind of my rant channel about everything and anything. I just want to talk about the lines and stuff if people were in it. Anything you guys want to comment, please let me know, and I'll keep you guys informed. Again, the link to my other channel will be in the description below. Until next time, bye.